Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play SimCity. On this episode we are going to be playing yet another scenario. And we can either do the Tokyo Monster Attack in 1961 or Detroit Crime in 1972. I'm going to go ahead and clear this road though. So let's begin. Alright, so Bowser's going to go knock through our city a bit, and what we need to do is do some damage control. We've got 5 years to complete everything, so thankfully we've got a month or two before he shows up. So what I'm going to do is make sure the power sets up here, and what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. And now in the manual it says that Bowser can be attracted to things like pollution and whatnot. But the thing is that I'm not going to know where he's going to go until he actually gets here. So what I'm going to do is just do damage control behind him. And, I mean, I could set up fire departments before he arrives, but I really don't know what he's going to do. And, yeah. So anyways, another thing I was going to do, though, is I'm going to go ahead and bulldoze a little bit, now that I'm thinking about it. And this will give him a little less to mess with, but I'm going to build a whole bunch of industrial down here anyway, just to give a little bit of a population boost. So yeah. I think this is what I did in my testing, so it's been a few days since I've last done a scenario, so. And that way we can get a little bit of a room. Fortunately, the Bowser scenario doesn't give as many fires as the Earthquake does, or at least I don't think it does, even though it seems like it would. But then again, maybe I've just gotten lucky in the last couple of times I've tested out the scenario, so. Okay, I'm going to see if there's any other places over here that I want to get rid of. There's a few places I could put residential zones and whatnot. Also, remember, well, I don't know if you remember, obviously, since you haven't seen this yet, but there's a central part in here that's going to have a lot of, I'm going to go ahead and delete this, because I'm going to rebuild through here. Because this central area, that's going to have a really high land value, and that's going to help me to get, some more population in here, so. Yeah, I think we're ready to begin. Alright, we're ready for Bowser. Now Bowser can double back and destroy a fire department that you've already put out there, so the manual kind of suggests that you wait until he's done, but I'm just going to kind of wing this fight here. We got plenty of money, I think we'll be okay, so. Oh, and another thing I wanted to point out is a lot of times they'll start out with a few zones that are undeveloped, like 10% of the zones that are undeveloped, so you have a kind of a boost there with your population, so, or at least some room to grow. And that'll help you win the scenario. So let's begin. Okay, here's our Bowser attack. So we get to contain fires and all this fun stuff. So obviously, he's going to be walking through here, so I'm just going to kind of do this around here. I'm just going to bulldoze around the fires. The fire's only going to show up where he's at. Ooh, that was a big fire. But he's giving a lot more problems than I remembered them giving me, so. And thankfully the auto zoom or whatever it's called is kind of helpful as well. Let's get rid of this area. Ooh, that fire's gonna spread if we're not careful. See this auto zoom or whatever it's called, that's going to be very useful. Just do some damage control. This is a lot worse than my testing video. Fortunately, all the zones are kind of sectioned off, so that's next to a fire department. It's not going to be a problem. Okay. He's still around. Hopefully these fires will be put out by themselves. We're gonna find out, aren't we? I'm gonna go ahead and put in a fire department around here, though. Just as a way to kind of... Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. I wasted $1,000 there, but that's alright. See, he'll double back sometimes, which I'm kind of glad he's doing. And the good thing about this is it's kind of like an auto bulldoze. So if you don't like the way the zone is set up, there you go. And I think he's disappeared now, so what we need to do is now a little bit of a damage control. So I'm gonna put some stuff up here so the fires can be put out. Alright. Alright, I think this will help with the fires. Normally he doesn't go through your entire town, but, you know, he'll go through some of it. Man, we need some sort of a power connector there. And this fire spread. Okay, that should be enough. Let me, yeah, we got this. Yeah, this should be okay. Fortunately, we're gonna have enough time to kind of... Where is this going here? Okay, there's power here, but there's not power there, so I need to connect power up here. And you'll have to restore the power grid, as usual. So I think this will probably work. So I'm gonna put the speed up a little bit and try to get these fires taken care of. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, now the fires are gone, I think. A little bit of power problem here. We can fix that. Most of the fires are gone. Yeah, let's get this fire out. Okay, now let's pause it, and let's rebuild a little bit. Now that we got this done, I don't need the fire departments anymore, so we might as well get rid of them. And what I'd like to do is just kind of build up a few more zones here. Maybe some industrial zones here. Now, crime may be an issue, but we're not here to deal with crime. We're just going to deal with things as we need to deal with them, so I'm not too concerned. Let's try to get some more zones in here. Whoops. Could have zoned that, I could have bulldozed that zone without being too careful, so really want to watch out next time. Can I squeeze one in here? Probably not, but these are going to have road access, so... yeah, that has road access, so I can squeeze in those zones. Yeah, I can probably squeeze in some more zones in here as well. Yeah, the one in the middle doesn't have any access, that's the problem. So I'll just kind of parkland it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Could be some more industrial zones around here. But I don't like that. I'm gonna put commercial. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to function. Alright, here we've got a whole bunch of potential for residential zones, so I'm gonna put just a boatload of them here. And since we need some space here, I'm going to probably... Well, no, this will work. It won't be perfect. Well, I can do something different, can't I? That may not work. But that would. Kind of a reverse donut block there. But it kind of wastes a zone, but we'll be alright. Residential zones are going to be really nice in here. Alright, let me see where else we're going to do here. I'm going to put some more power here. Yeah. Funnily enough, in the residential zones like this, we can kind of screw around a bit and just build whatever we want to wherever, and that's kind of fun. I know, residential next to industrial, so we're going to take care of that. These don't have to have zones next to them. And this zone is connection, that zone connection, so yeah, this will work. Won't be perfect, but it'll work. Okay, let's see what else we gotta do. There's a bunch of zones over here that could probably use some sort of a connector. And another thing we can deal with later is traffic issues, but one thing at a time. Oh no, I can do that. And also we're going to need a lot of industry somewhere, so... I'm going to put some industry down here, because that would be nice. I'm just going to put a whole row of it here because the industrial zones are kind of close to that residential zone up there. I could probably redo that to some commercial zones here. I want to have a little bit of money left over for police departments and things like that if I need them, so. In my testing, I didn't need all that much money, but in my testing, Bowser didn't destroy as much as he did. But that's okay. All the fires are gone, and we got everything here, and I think we're ready to build up a tax base now. So, oh, there's a big giant area here that we can put some residential zones in as well. So yeah, I think we're going to do that. And that's more than enough. And we got to make sure the zones are all connected with power. And I think they are, so I think we're ready to move on a little bit. I thought I connected this up with power. Oh, I didn't. Whoops. It doesn't have to be pretty. Okay, our money's dwindling, but we'll survive. Of course, a school and a hospital developed here, but most of these are all R5 uppers or highs, so that's nice. Okay, great. So what we're going to do now is wait another month. Alright, we're getting some money in now, so let me take a look at the voice. Let's see what people are talking about. Okay, 60% yes, 40% no, crime isn't bad, pollution isn't bad. So I think we're probably going to be okay here. I'm guessing. Oops. Let's get some more power here. The grid isn't the best in the world, but we're managing. Alright. 135,000 people. This will give us a good tax base too, so. You know, this area doesn't. This area needs like a C-top or something. There we go. Fortunately, land values in this map are really nice, so. Oh, there's an area that doesn't have power. Alright, let me make sure there's no other areas without power here. Oh, that one doesn't have power. Okay, we're good. Yep, we're good. Oh, there's an area without power. See, we're having brownouts because we need another power plant. We've got too many zones, but you know, we don't have the money for it, so screw it. Alright, let's see what we got with the voice. Okay, give me a moment. Voicey. Okay, 54, 46. Crime is a problem, but we don't have the money to take care of it, so I think we'll be fine. We'll find out. Alright, now here's the moment of truth. Let's see if we passed or failed. Alright, we've done it. So there you go. So thank you so much for watching. That takes care of Tokyo. And on the next episode, we're probably going to either do Detroit or Boston. So thank you again, and have a good day. Bye.